I met Bea and Irv back in the spring of last year, and they were just a beautiful couple who had retired here about 30 years ago from New Jersey.
These two they're just cute as a bug, and she just looks up to him, and I think they've been together from when they were very young, and they have some fabulous pictures, and she worships him. And he cares so much about her, and he's been so concerned about her.
I didn't expect much, actually, from a hands-on feeling right away. But everything turned out to be just the opposite. The care, the compassion, the personal involvement of the workers at hospice, it's something you do not get at a hospital.
The last time Irv was in the hospital, it wasn't good. He was sick, and he wasn't receiving the kind of care that he should have been receiving. And once he came home, and hospice was on the scene, he really rallied a little bit. I mean, he wasn't the really sick person that he was when he was in the hospital. And I think all this personal attention and compassion and sympathy really helped a lot.
We have a team. When we admit a patient, a hospice nurse and a social worker go in, and behind us we have a doctor and a clinical director and a whole team of nurses, a whole other team of social workers, and a spiritual counselor. So we have all that at our disposal.
As a hospice social worker, I find that my role is very important. I enter the homes with the nurses, and sometimes I hear unresolved issues that family members have or patients have, and help them get some closure on these issues before their disease progresses. I like to go in sometimes and assess for different services that might help in the home. We have so many good services that we can offer them, such as the pet therapy, the music therapy, horticulture. Oh boy, we do veterans pinnings, which our veterans just love. They really enjoy taking that journey back to when they were in service. It's nice for them to have the support of the physical side as well as the emotional side and the psychosocial side.
Well, I can't say enough wonderful things about the nurses. We have a wonderful nurse who's, I guess, assigned to Irv's case, who is very compassionate and very sweet, and listens to anything that Irv has to say, any of his, complaints about how he feels and so forth. And she's very skilled. I feel very, very confident with her. We had an emergency visit on a Saturday night. I was concerned about Irv, and I called, and 9 o'clock at night, a nurse came here and checked his vital signs and called the doctor for some consultation and made him more comfortable. It's a program that's very beneficial to the patient. It's palliative care where they're only concerned with his comfort. And it's very, very important for the caretaker also, because they really try to relieve the caretaker of as much stress as possible.
And hospice manages pain beautifully. And we can really get people very comfortable. And they could be in a pain crisis with their cancer or with their disease, and we can get them turned around. We can get their pain under control, we can get them eating, we can get their bowels moving, and they're skipping rope. They're happy as a clam. They've got their life back. It might not be for maybe 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 months. I have one fellow that's going on a year. It really helps people feel better with their disease. I think that's the important thing of hospice, is when you have a terrible disease and it hurts and you can't move and your caregivers are stressed and your doctor says there's nothing more that he can do for you, hospice generally can make you feel better. Generally, we can make you feel better.